worry if you not do one, me go do one by myself. This one a message to Oba worry the great. Worry me no one last. I not come Africa come last. I tell you say na me be God. Everybody say my life. Waiting dey my belly, not dey Oba worry belly. Waiting dey my belly. Waiting dey my belly, not dey worry belly. Worry need life. That's why no fit control. Worry need life. Worry no fit control anybody. Worry need life. Me no need life again. That's why I come up for Europe. I no need life again. Worry I no come up for Europe. Come Africa. Come they suffer. Come they beg. Worry na lie oh. Oba worry na lie. Now you they hold the destiny of the world. Now you they hold the destiny. My people they suffer. You turn my daughters to a shower. You turn everything to you don't destroy everything. Worry. Nobody they both talk to you. Oba worry na me and you. I no come. You need life. Me no need life to tell you say man. The great lion. He no need life. He want die. Now because of you, now me come up for abroad. You say me come up for abroad to come join your people blend. To come join your people blend later on. Come they leave. Worry, you no be God. Worry, you no be God. Now me be God. That's why I did tell you say me I no come. See, may I tell you worry. I no come this life come suffer. Get me? I no come this life come suffer by worry. Or by worry. You think say if I come Benin before, I go they shout the first street. Oh by worry, I go they shout that guy. Oh by worry. No, I no be mumu now. Wait till they worry you. You decrease. You decrease. Oh by worry, I no be mumu. I come. You know say man. Upon the cost when I don't lay for your head, I see come Benin. Oh by worry na Lagos a day. You go send guys, make them pick me up, make them carry me come your palace. Now waiting me they expect. Or by what they see my fence, no barbed wire. I not put barbed wire for my fence. Hey, what the great? You say now you be the son, you deliver for inside my belly, instead of me to deliver for inside your belly. Now you can't be God. How you can't be God? Then what? Now me be the son. I be the son of Juju. Now me be the son of Juju. Now me be the son. The Jesus when una they pray to make it come answer who no know to be. Na know. Give the message to everybody. Person they disturb your throne like this, you know if you send guys, make them pick them up, make them carry and come your throne. I go tell you say na death na I need. Everybody you need to crucify me. If you not crucify
Iwoke Savara o. Iwoke Sane Wonyagbon. Iwoke Sane Moahu. Iwoke Sane Wonya Edo State. Iwoke Sane Nyamiribi. Iwoke Sane Sideline. Imioji Sonoji. Listen to me. Clean your eye. Open your ear. Let me tell you the truth of life. I want to know. Let me speak English so that the Benin people will hear. So that the Benin monarch thing will hear. Now only Benin get Edo State. I want to ask you people a question. Now I want to talk to now. Let us fight for our rights. The Benin have been cheating us, have been destroying our life. The Benin has been mismanaged our own resources, whereby they are not from Benin. Oba Benin is a Yoruba man. Go. They do museum for there. Do you know how many millions that they can take? Benin people, they make noise like television when no clear. Somebody carry and go Oba Palace. Now only Oba be number one of this citizen. Oba. Now let you be Benin. We are Edo State. We are from the Ogiso family. We need to talk through and let them be ashamed. All the old king, when the 5 local government of this town, for the presiding officer of the state, where they want put that artifact. The millions went there, the billions. Now Oba like, Oba, you know they tire for money. Oba Benin, you are the talk to. You know be God. You know even get juju. Because those juju won't be for Yoruba, no they kill Ogiso family. No they kill any gay. We be any gay. We be Otairu. Now we got it down. Oba Seki, let me warn you. Because Bila say, you want to play with your life. Oba Seki, no go ask the governor of Edo State. No give that Oba that money. Share out for the whole 18 local government. Build that artifact museum for central of Benin. Maybe they take money, they watch am. If you give your only Oba Seki, God go punish you. No go ask my leader. I dey tell you my mind. No listen to all those Benin juju. Benin get juju. Yoruba juju they work. Yoruba juju na liar. Oba Seki, no go ask thank God say you get sense. You know be mugu. You remember the time when you want to enter power. Oba disappoint you. Oba Benin disappoint you. Who is Oba Benin? Oba, Oba, quiet. Quiet. You steal our throne. That throne you are sitting there, so now Giso throne is a proud. Quote me wrong. I don't know Europe. Oh. I don't Nigeria. I dey tell you true, Oba. Just leave that artifact. When you bring it for us, Oba Seki go take a do museum for us. Then people are going to watch them. Now what think with it? They carry that thing from Benin. They carry that thing from Esako. They carry that thing from Ishan. They carry that thing from Urobu. Now different places now they steal that thing. When the Great Britain armed robbers came to steal from us, Britain are the problem. Oba Benin, Oba of Oduduwa, Oba, you know get swag. I tell you my mind. Yes, when I say now Benin don't they fight for their right. Now so now that they talk say, Esanja no go walk. Me are they quiet. Make a fellow look what your Oba Seki go talk. Whether Oba Seki no go give us our throne after many years of suffering. Now there you now go know say whether I be politician or I be human rights activist or I the talk true. Oba Benin, take your eye come up for there. All those Benin juju, all those useless Benin media people, when they shout say Oba, who be Oba? Oba, you be God? Oba, no, you don't get Edo State. You are a stranger in this land. I want to quote you right. Oba Seki even get power passing for this state. Oba Seki na Ogiso family. If you not like, make una listen. If you not like, make una not listen. Make una tell about those artifacts when they come. Make you no touch her. Make them take a build museum. When we say they'll put her for there, all people are going to watch her and don't say oh they get revenue. That they say they'll go put her for Oba Palace. Oba, nobody will get that palace. You are a stranger in that palace. Oba Benin, you are a stranger. You are a stranger. They tell you my mind. Don't touch my anointing and do his prophet no harm. Oba Seki is no go area. Oba Seki na only person they tell them the truth. Say Oba not supposed to collect that thing because no be only Oba get her. Now you go to make the family get her. Now we be the real Giso. Oba came from Ile-Ife. Oba is a stranger in Benin. Now he made blood for Benin now. Because now blood Oba they use. Oba Benin, you are a blood man. Oba Benin, you are a blood man. You kill people every day. Kidnapper in your land, blood in your land. You cannot settle it. Oba Benin, take time. You know be God. You can never be God. Now one head when you carry come, now we all carry come. But because we respect people, because we have been number one for the first citizen, when fair come, not me say you go to rule us. Not they tell God no what you go do. Oba Seki, lend me your ear. No go I say no God. Do your work. Do your work. Do your work as God ordain you. God now ordain you to become there. Oba Benin, no get right to tell you say build better museum for us. Put those artifacts. The Britain, the Germany, the Europeans, the Americans, the Arab won't steal our property. No give that Oba oh. That Oba no be our brother oh. Na stranger oh. Na Yoruba man. That Oba na Yoruba man. If I dey talk lie, Benin people know.
Patience and history of the Benin people.
The historians all agree that Oduduwa sent his son Oromia at the request of elders of Benin to return with them as ruler of their realm. Oromia's stay in Benin may have been short, but before he left, a child was born to him who was later crowned Oba. and that is known today as Ewakpe the First. Oromia's time in Benin, however short-lived, he was an Oba, and so he was the first Oba after the Ogiso dynasty came to an end.
You see? Eso ume, omano yame ogiso. Eso ume o no kwano. Ekpome ni no kwano, omano yame ogima o no kwano. You see, Oba Bini use the mouth to talk and say, Oromia is the first Oba in Benin after Ogiso era came to an end. You made us in our land. You are not telling us you are the one who gave birth to those idiots. Eh? He said after Ogiso era came to an end, Oromio, his papa, now he come from Yoruba land, come be Oba. So when the people they talk say now they born Oduduwa. You see where the man talk and say now they born Oduduwa. Those people we know they just can the Oba Bini use that in mouth? That's his smelly mouth to talk and say na he born Oduduwa. When na he born Oduduwa, but no, we are not a descendant of Oduduwa. It's not from our land. Just listen, waiting in use the mouth to talk after Ogiso era came to an end.
He established stay in Benin may have been short, but before he left, a child was born to him who was later crowned Oba, and that is known today as Ewakpe the First. Oromia's time in Benin, however short-lived, he was an Oba, and so he was the first Oba after the Ogiso dynasty came to an end. He established Obaship in Benin by education. Therefore, the listing of past Obas should therefore begin from Oromia, as it is listed. Stay in Benin may have been short, but before he left, a child was born to him who was later crowned Oba, and that is known today as Ewakpe the First. Oromia's time in Benin, however short-lived, he was an Oba, and so he was the first Oba after the Ogiso dynasty came to an end.
I do not see it in Toko. He said he was the first Oba. Oromio was an Oba. How can Ogiso give birth to Oba? And they say them the one who born Oba. So the most important thing I'm so happy today is that before I came out, they were planning to go and burn down Ogiame Palace. They have planned everything, but thank God that we came out on time to stop this human sacrifice people. Ogiame Palace, that is Ogiso Palace. They started writing history, fake history, saying that Ogiame this, that, Ogiame this, that. But today, the last month, the German ambassador was in Ogiame Palace. German ambassador. Do you know that that is Ogiso Palace is the oldest palace in West Africa? People from France were there about a few weeks ago. People are coming from all over the world. Look at our history. Can you hide it for long? But it's saddening me. The people that are supposed to be seeing the light, they are just being cowards. I don't know what are you going. Oh, people are so stupid. The white people are now coming. Do you know what they have valued in a Game Palace? They're not saying that wall, that 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 red sand they used to build that palace. That is the only surviving palace that when the British came, they didn't destroy that palace. That palace have been there for more than 1,000 years. You see? That is what we are asking now. Oromia, who came from Ile-Ife about 700 years ago, and when he came, he met the palace of our king. How come we now gave birth to Oduduwa? That's when you're asking the Oba of Benin from to come and tell us. Thank God to that the British ambassador was there, the French ambassador was there. See, do you know our palace is the oldest palace in West Africa? The name is called Idu or Isiagbon. The name they not change it Edo Isiagbon, but what look, I just since all those days I just decided to look if my people they want to remain slave all the days of their life, or they want to see some of them want to stop being a coward to the Oba. Look now, God have vindicated me now. The palace, National Museum and Monument, they are coming there every time from Abuja. A German ambassador was there. The European Union was there. You see, people are now Oba Benin, according to what I heard. Oba Benin, he have sleepless nights. The other day, Oba Benin, I don't want to mention the name. He was telling one man that if they have known, they could have bombed that palace. They could have used the Tony Kabaka to destroy that palace. Look, the palace that have been existing for more than 1,000 years, and Yoromiyo, who came from Oba, from Yoruba land, 700 years old. So the palace have been existing for more than even 500 years before you came from Ife. And you're not trying to say, Ogiso born. Stop those nonsense. Which palace was Oduduwa born? We don't know where they for born Oduduwa. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to use my dialect to miss this history. Oduduwa is not from our lands, and we don't have any relationship with Oduduwa. I have a high respect. The Yoruba people, see, the thing that is so saddening me, what make me to laugh. I am so ashamed of my people. Some of them. I'm so ashamed of some of our people. In the 21st century, people are having their two eyes to see digital words. Some people are still believing that they are slave to one idiot. Somebody who said he captured you. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, just like what your Babini did the other day, if I was a coward, I could have surrendered to the Oba of Benin. The first time, please stop. If you want to call, please don't. If you know you don't have network, don't be calling. Hello? Tí mi wá hù ẹ́, ìwé mi, wọ́n, ìwà wí mi ni busy, so busy. Ladies and gentlemen, just like what he did, if I was a coward, I could have been a coward forever. Do you know? Before my father died, you know what he did? First and foremost, he sent Prince Okoro. You know Prince Okoro, he sent Prince Okoro to me. And Prince Okoro came to me, and Prince Okoro was trying, as a man who lived in the Western world, he was trying to use his own Western civilization to negotiate with me. But the people he was negotiating on behalf, people who sent him, they were terrorists. Bunch of terrorists. A place where nobody argue with the Oba, nobody question the Oba, nobody, I go Oba see me, what that people are now answering that stupid names. My God. Okoro did everything. Okoro was helping them. But at the end of the day, Okoro was, see, you will help them, you will, after you have helped them, you will not become their meal. They will use you and dump you. Just see what is going to happen to Eddie Murphy. Let me sing this music for Bayawari. You cannot hide it from God. You cannot hide it from God. Bayawari, you may cover your sin. Nobody may know. You cannot hide it from God. So you see, that is how he killed my father. He sent Yuri to me. But people are just thinking about wait. But life will speak for himself. I am here today. I never took bribe. If I took bribe, they could have played my recording. And I remember what Princess Imarabe was telling me to collect money from the Oba. That I should use the money to fight the Oba. I tell Princess Imarabe, I cannot sell my birthright. This is what I told Princess Imarabe. I don't know if they are the one who also tell Princess Imarabe to fall into my intelligence. As I said, not me. Oh. People were telling me to collect money from them to fight them. Can you eat with the devil? You after you do business with devil, and you will come and say you want to outsmart devil. It have never been done in any part of the world. Oh. So I don't want to go. My father is still in the mortuary. I have been looking for. I don't want to say something about my father. Let me just go straight. People have been calling me, telling me that the court have banned me, stopped me from talking. And people are saying, oh, the court have banned me, Eddie Murphy have won, blah, 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 Benin have won me. There is no iota of truth in it. I am a human rights activist. If if a person like me is being denied of my fundamental human rights, that means that this world we are living in Europe is a dark world. I live in Europe. The problem I'm having all those while is because the man I'm fighting with is a multi-millionaire, is a billionaire in Nigeria in $1 million. He tried to use money to silence me through this system of courts, but I never surrendered to him. I was out for money, thousands of euros. If it were you, we take the money. I just want to debunk that rumor that I have collected money from the Oba. That's why I have not been coming out and I have not been talking. I have not been updating. The reason is because if I come out to ask for support, it have become a mockery thing. People have been helping me before, but now things are very difficult. We have family, we have brothers and sisters in Canada. We have families. Look, if you look at it now, the Kanu was fighting. Look at the way the Igbos were supporting him. Not only the Igbos, but I don't know what is going on with our people. I am fighting for you to have future. You are just saying you are. What is the meaning of this? Are you not supposed to be ashamed of yourself? Or in this civilized world, you say they swear juju for person. Did I look like somebody who juju they worry about? What is the meaning of that? They tell you say they sick for juju or na juju cause what happened to me. Maybe some people could be thinking, oh, this boy died now. Maybe juju is worry, it's affecting. There is no iota of truth in it. I just want to use this opportunity to explain to my people that I am strong and healthy. The only difficult I am having is just it's not easy because here in Germany, where you are facing a case like this, you have to pay for the solicitor services. It's not really easy, you know. God. It's pros. I hail. I hail. Oh. You know, sometimes when you have something stronger than you need to go and put your head in one place because your head is hot. You see, can somebody tell me where will I go from here? You see, right from time, I will always like to come out and tell you people the truth. Some people are advising me, don't come out and say you are in need of help. And those people that are advising me, they don't even help me. I cannot call you in your phone and tell you to come and give me money. I don't do that. Some people say people are sponsoring me with millions. Nobody's sponsoring me. Nobody's sponsoring me. So I want to thank our people all over the world, but you people have really disappointed. But when we will get victory today, tomorrow, or anytime, maybe by the time this Oba of Benin is destroyed forever by the grace of God, you know people running to me. So I was the one supporting you that time to fight Pharaoh. But now I didn't see you. I didn't see you running to me. Ogiso Tokpe. But when we are fighting now, nobody, no, not nobody, 0%. I will continue to thank our IPA in London. You have been there for me all this while, IPA. IPA said, anytime I need, but IPA, you have tried so much for me. I thank our sister in the United, what they call it, in Italy, sister, God bless you. I have not called you because I'm ashamed for me to come and be asking you for support because I am really ashamed. I have not even called because if I call, maybe I feel ashamed. Because our people are just, I don't know what is going on. My brother in France, Wato, I have nothing if I don't have you. Very beautiful Aborigines, big brother. I will never forget you. You are not rich, you are nothing, but truth is your wealth. Goodness and mercy shall follow you is your wealth. I love you so much. I don't want to mention people, what people have done. I was on my knee. So I want to go straight to the point. My people, we don't have any relationship with this Oba of Benin. The Oba of Benin, they were terror in our land. I want to recommend a book for you to read. These people, they are worse than ISIS. And I will not allow these people to continue with their terror activities. These are some of the reasons why I have decided to come out. That's why I'm trying to seek the support of our people to support me so that we can phase out this terrorist tradition of human sacrifice. The problem we are facing today, some of our people who live in the Western world, who are exposed to Western civilization, they still believe if they send me support that Juju, Oba Juju will kill them. And they will also go to church. I am hereby calling on you that those Juju were fake. And I thank the God of the day, and the God of our ancestors for keeping me to expose the darkness of this terror Oba of Benin. Without a doubt, I have to start with the first son of Oba of Benin. I will show you his picture just now. I want to show you the picture of the first son of the Oba of Benin. He was born in 19. Wait, let me look at the date he was born. These people, they just fool us, eh? Princess Eleha was born on the 7th of March, 1986 in London. Somebody who was born in 1986, he don't work. And people are saying, Crown Prince. What do you Crown Prince from? Are we operating a kingdom? Ezeleka, look at the children of the Oba Benin. These are people that are supposed to be, I don't look at what you will go and make prostitution and come and be saying, telling that small boy to kneel down for that aggressors who came, their forefather came to destroy our identity. Imagine, Ezeleka, he have never walked all the days of his life. He's moving around with police, DSS, with what do you call that? This jeep, and what do you call this? With escorts, siren. Wow, 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 wow. Let me show you his picture. And you are saying about talk a foolish ideology. How can we remain as a fool forever? This is Ezeleka. Look at this boy. Look at jeep. He have different type of jeep. This boy have never walked all the days of his life. He was born 7th of March 1986. His immediate younger brother. That one picture, this is my phone. That one is called what do you call it? Obarato. That early in the morning in a Poncha Hotel in CCID roads. That one is a drunkard. These are people you are come and kneel down for. Ask, what did he read? What did this boy read in university? Doormats, door. These are people they should go and learn work. Edo State government should stop this. These are criminals. This is what I told the courts. I have written a letter to the court telling the courts that they should check. We have 36 states in Nigeria. This way, these idiots, these criminals, these thieves, these terrorists, they are forming kingdom. And if you go to Libya, our people are dying in the sea. Where people are dying of Yahoo in Ghana. People are dying prostitution all over the world. These bastards, they are selling all our inheritance. They are aggressors. They are not from our land. And they are still selling it. The father will say you have 10,000 hectares of land. Even a Russia president don't have 10,000 hectares of land. We have 26,000 square kilometers of land in Edo State. This one idiot will be saying he have all those things. Look at this boy. Those don't work. This small boy. This is small boy. You see, you go kneel down for these rats. Say, Krampus are talk, but are you stupid? What can this boy say? I went to university. This is my profession. And he just wait for the idiot Pharaoh, if father to die. Then he will sell something. People will go and say that about Akpe, and he will start selling your life or your kidney, selling everything. So, are you ready to be a slave to this naughty boy? He have never worked on I've heard Nana is that he's planning to go and do IVF so that he can have children. You want to do IVF now? Say, Crown Prince, congratulations, you have 10 months. That is what they are doing now in Lagos. What is the achievement of this boy? Nothing. Apart from selling land, going to village, selling villages. They don't have anything they are doing. And you people are still saying about Akpe. Look at the people about say, Crown Prince, because you are benefiting from lances, criminalities of these people. So I want to go around. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to go straight to the issue of the Deputy Oba. The Deputy Oba of Benin, if you want me to bring his picture, you know him, right? Yes. So, Deputy Oba, the Oba of Benin have been trying all his possible best to kill the Deputy Oba. I have tried all my best to make sure that the Deputy Oba life is safe, because he have been doing everything to kill his ex-deputy. And the Oba Benin forgot that he took the Deputy Oba to Yoruba land. He took oaths with Deputy Oba to shorten his father's death. After those agreements and those oaths they have reached together, and the Oba of Benin promised never to betray the Deputy Oba. Look at what is happening today now. He's now calling Deputy Oba Oba. This is the boy we are using to swear for people. The people, you say you ban prostitution, you ban this, you ban this. This is the boy that we were operating this juju. And the boy, the juju have not killed, killed this boy. And you're not saying the juju should come and kill me, Abi. So I'm hereby appealing to the government of my state to protect the life of the Deputy Oba from his early grave. Information reaching me reveal that the Oba Benin is desperate to kill Ronald Ehoe the same way he have been killing people. It will be a disgrace to Edo State government if Roland Ehoe is being poisoned and the government refuse to intervene. The good people of Edo State, Roland Ehoe have pleaded not guilty to the count charges brought against him. They are accusing Roland Ehoe of collecting 20-something million and 13 million. Okay, now you are accusing Roland Ehoe of collecting this money. Did they act alone? Where are the accomplices? So Roland Ehoe did everything alone. See people coming out saying Roland Ehoe was a thief. But when he was Oba Benin, they were running shield together, selling all those land. He was not a thief. But this is not the reason why Roland Ehoe is in court. Roland Ehoe is in court because they said he collected 20-something million. But the guy said he is not guilty. The Oba Benin is, I heard the other time that there was a hotel Roland Ehoe was living. They give him food. He refused to eat the food. Before the evening, the food was black. I am not what you think. I am just praying to God Almighty to touch Edo State government to save Roland Ehoe life from his Elis grave from the hands of the Oba. Everybody knows the Oba Benin is anybody who have any. If not me, the Oba Benin could have killed so many souls. Everybody knows he's a killer. Even the Edo State people, majority of them know that the Oba Benin is a terrorist. I'm hereby appealing to the good people of Edo State. Please, if you know you cannot approach the government, please, it's better for you to write a letter to the state government. The functions of the state is to provide protection of life and property. Roland Ehoe is a citizen of Edo State. All those action he was taking was from the order of the Oba of Benin. But people are not trying to put all the. That is how they used to do. Nobody is talking about who sent Roland Ehoe to carry out all those activities. They are now putting the blame on Roland Ehoe. Now some people are saying it's not a Benima, it's an Ishama. We have nothing to do with tribal. That is the reason. If anybody want to mention anything like tribal something, I don't. You see, the reason why the Oba of Benin is a disgrace. You can never bring any video where you see me condemning tribe, ethnic. That's what he could have used to jeopardize the case. But I am not a hater of tribe. He is the one who is inciting tribes, that bastard. My good people of Edo State and beyond, I love you all so much. And I need you people to be by me so that we can be able to cross the Red Sea. We are moving from Pharaoh to Canaan. It's a parable. Ladies and gentlemen, eternal. Na ibi ọba a, ibi oge ma hin. Wala hobo. Let us work together. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, I am your brother. You are scared, say you don't want to help me because Oba. Well, let me, before we talk about history, even people are scared to, even now, people are even scared to even write comments, but people are even scared to even share it. I remember when I started this, when we started together, when we started this movement, people were sharing it. They started bringing out people picture that they should never enter Benin again. That these people are enemy of all. Look at they were just behaving like animals. Look how the old Oba Benin was doing. It's Kimia who brought out my he was saying the truth that what Mofiogi so he's saying is truth. And this Oba Benin is a madman. Tony Kabaka went to Skimia house and destroyed Skimia house. Look at those terrorists. And the Oba Benin, these are how they have been oppressing us for many years. They will select the terrorists in our lands. They will select all the terrorists. They will select all the terrorists, gather them together. They will use to operate. That's what they are doing. The cultists we have in Edo State. Oba Benin is their boss now. And they are killing people. Oba Benin have never come out one day to say, oh, cultists are killing people. Because anytime they kill, he sacrificed throne, that devilish throne, continue to excel. But it's coming out for artifacts to come and collect the money. And that money will kill you. You all know the history that those artifacts we are talking about, they were used, the Oba Benin and their groups, they use Urobos, Isha, Isoko, Ijo, they use all of us to worship this shrine, this bronze. And nobody even talk about it. They are not saying Urobo me. They are not saying the Urobo people use Urobo people for human sacrifice. What about the Isha? They were selling us like when you go to market to buy goods, they were selling us. These people were using us as slaves. You see what we are talking about? So those if you don't take time, if you don't take time, people will beat you one day. People will be angry with you. Stop that nonsense you are saying. We don't want to hear any name like Oba in our generation again. It's a shame. We are talking about slaves in America, slave trade, and the Oba Benin, they were doing the worst. Who sold us to the Americans? Go to my village. We don't have any history in Okwesa, where the people of Okwesa were selling their fellow Ishan people to slaves. If you look, go to in 1914, I mean 1907, the Onogi of Ewu, who is a direct descendant of the Oba of Benin, was arrested and jailed by the British after the British came, after the colonization era, after slaves were abolished about 18th century. The Enojo of Ewu, who was the descendant of the Oba, was still selling the Ishan people to the Fulanis. The Fulani was trading. They will sell the fellow Ishans to the Fulanis. And he was arrested for that. The Onojo of Ewu. These people, they don't need to exist anymore. Eh? They don't need to exist. It's criminals. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just advising Maswen to stop that nonsense, because look what they did. If you go to market, you will go and buy Urobo woman as your slave. You will go and buy Ishan woman as his, just like you are going to market to buy dog. Okay, you are not saying the the American people were bad to the slave, to the black Americans. Look at what the Oba Benin was masterminding. What he was doing was even worse than what the American. And people are not saying they are celebrating that tradition of demonic. What can we tell God? Are we human being? Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know our history, I want to make it very simple to you. Please share this video. Before the coming of the Oba of Benin, we never have slaves. There was nothing like slave. The name of our land was called Edo. You know, when you live in Italy, they call you Italian. They say that guy now Italian because you live in Italy. Our land where we come from is called Edo. Who you are, anybody who's coming from that direction, they call you Oyidu, Indidu, Obodidu. That is our land. That's where we come from. Look at what the Oba did to our. Look, check it. Go and read online. Check Benin, the city of blood. Check. That is a history. Look at how they were killing people, using people for human sacrifice. This is your tradition. Who were you killing? Were you killing who? Do you kill Hausa people for human sacrifice? No. You were killing the Idu descendants. You were killing us. Okay, brother, look at the barbarism. One, they are the one who introduced shrines that use human being, to worship it. And I want to swear to God Almighty, the God of my forefather, I will never lie against this Oba. I want to tell you something. If I lie, let God destroy me and my generation. This is an history. And it is their culture and tradition of these Oba people who came from Ife. Just imagine. There is a place called Ugonerie. I want to teach you one history. If you live in Benin, there is a place called Ugonerie. I want to tell you what happened. Oh, I am ashamed of those people who are saying they are alien, they have been alienized. You are not Benin, you are Onidu. You are Igodomigodo, that is what you are, not Benin. How can God allow you to progress when you are telling God that you are a slave to a bastard? See, I want to give you an history. I want people to confront Imaswen, or he herself, Benin, is not giving him fake history to be saying, please, I want to give you facts, and I want to go to this place and confirm those history. If I lie, let God destroy me and my generation and my children. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a place called Ugonerie. When you live in Benin, or you have been to Benin before, there is a popular, what you call, the center of the city called Ring Roads. Call it King Square, or, yeah, I don't know how to say it. It's square, center of the city. There's a road called Supumba Roads. They changed the name of that road from Utantan Roads to Supumba Roads. They changed all our name to Yoruba and Binu name. So what really happened was, if you go to that route, from Ring Road, you go to Third Junction. From Third Junction, you go to Upper Mobile Road. There is a place called St. Maria Goroti Junction. I want to give you a brief history of that place. When you move from that St. Maria Goroti, there's always erosion. Anytime rain falls, the erosion is always there. If you go further, you see a place called Welfare Junction. Welfare Junction. By the right, you see a place before the petrol station. There is a small forest there. They call that place Ugonerie. And if you look at that St. Maria Goroti, there's one upstairs that was built in that place. There is a house there. I forget the name of the chief. The name of the chief in that house. There is a chief in that house. It was an Oba chief. Do you know what happened in that? There was a time that guy called Cephas said the Oba Benin have built Sunday market, that people should be coming to that market to come and be selling free of charge. They'll be coming Sunday market. That place is called Ugonerie. I want to tell you short history of that place. Right? Since these people came from Ile-Ife, according to their tradition, and this is their religion, when the Oba of Benin die, the Oba of Benin was entitled to marry 200 and something wives. Some of them, he don't sleep with them. And they can never fuck. And those women, when the Oba of Benin die, our ancestors, I am ashamed of you people who are not supporting me. It's a shame. If you die, God will judge all of us. Somebody who have came out to stop this demonic Nubian people, and you are saying that type of, you will not make heaven. Just be fooling yourself. See, ladies and gentlemen, there is a place called Ugonerie, and how that place come about. That place is in Goroti Junction. After Goroti Junction upward, you see that small place. The other day there were building markets before Welfare Junction. You see by the right there. So what transpired was anytime the Oba of Benin died, they took these wives. They will kill all the 200 and something wives in his grave. This is not a grave like this, it's a mass grave. First and foremost, they will kill all this. Who are these? You people will never make heaven for saying the truth and for saying you are afraid of truth. Okay, it's heaven you want to go. Heaven is for truth people or for stupid people. You will die in hell. You will not go to heaven. This is what happened in Ugone. If the Oba of Benin died, this is a tradition they brought from Sudan to. That is why, with that tradition, you knew very well that these people are not from our land. They are from Sudan, from those Middle East people. So when the Oba of Benin died, they will kill all those 200 and something wives in his grave. If I have money in Accra, I'll call him to come and explain this place. If you want to talk, they will just try to jump it. Don't jump it. Let the people know the truth. You people are genocidal. You people are demon. So when the Oba of Benin died, they will kill all those his wife in his grave. 200 and something wives. Then, that is number one. Number two, they will go for hunting. Hunting Urobo, hunting Ishan, hunting. Who's this? Hold on. They will go for hunting. They will be hunting all those our aborigines. Sometimes they will kill as many, talking about more than 1,000. They will kill many, both women, both children. They will kill all of them. They are not killing these people for only the blood. They will kill all of them and put all of them in this mass grave. And I'm going to bring proof. If I don't have proof, God will punish me if I don't have proof of what I'm saying. If I don't have proof, I say I want to use this my program to lie against Yoruba, God will punish me and destroy my children. I have proof. See, And I will start telling you the proof now. See, they will go out for hunting, and they were not going to Hausa land to go and hunt anybody, or they went to Fulani or Futajalo. Who were they killing? Ijo, Urubu, Isoko. The people who owns the land, they were killing them. There's nothing like Benin. We are Igodomi, Igodo. They killing us to bury the Oba. Then, after they have killed all those people, they will remove the head of the Oba, the head. They will take the head to Ile-Ife. And they will not say, the head of lion does not lost in the forests. They say we are bush people. That is why I say we are slave to. Hi God, why are we so stupid? This is this culture, this people impose on us. Ina power over. Maybe we did the same day. My wulukwa. When you bow is history. I will not lie. The head of the Oba will be taken to Ile-Ife. Just the lifeless body of the Oba will be buried with more than thousands of people. Look, listen this. I want to teach you about the history of Gonorrhea, how it come about. Now, that's only the Oba. Only the Oba. Or we didn't know maybe no Oba of Do you know what it means? The person is rich, like the way the Oba Benin have slaves. Do you know what is called slaves? And you are coming out saying that America they do this to a slave. The terrorist was, and you are still going to say about Ewakpe. How can you go? You will not go and mark. See, you will perish in hell. Continue to be a fool to this Oba. That was what happened. That is how they do it. Not only the Oba. That is number one. Number two. Okay, now I want to teach you. Let me just go to the history of Gonorrhea. Then every market days, they have a day for human sacrifice. I don't want to go to that area now. Let me just go straight to that Gonorrhea. When the British people came, they were asking them, okay, why are you killing people massively to bury this Oba? And they told, that is when the white men came, they told the white men that when the Oba is alive, he have many slaves, servants, and many things, and many women. So that when he's going to the other worlds, he will also go along with these slaves, wives. I think we look at this bastard. God will never forgive you, and you will never go to heaven if you are supporting these bad terrorists. God will destroy you in hell. You will not go out, even though you go and build church, God will destroy you. You will never see light. So shall it be. He say, and I have a book, archaeological book, that was written in 1956, 1952. The British excavated. I want to give you, if you want to use broken English, please write yes or either pidgin or simple English. Please just write it there. I have a book, and if you want me to send it, I will send it to you on the PDF. I have a book. The British came to, they say they want to know how old is this Oromiyan kingdom. They are saying they are 2,000 years. And the British, I was very shocked when the Oba was giving a red book, a red history book to Prince Charles. Or Prince Charles know you more than you know your idiots. Do you know what happened? In 1952, the British were desperate to know how old is this kingdom of human sacrifice. You see that museum in Ring Road, I'm coming to the history of Ugonere. That museum in Ring Road was a mass grave center. So they dig out about 2 graves in that place. One of the grave, they saw no less than 1,000 bones, that is human being bones. So they were asking these criminals, these terrorists. These people said the first palace they were having was in Osama. If you see, look, see, Oromia. So they want to know how old, see, they want to know how old is this kingdom of human sacrifice. So they went to dig the first grave. The first grave was situated in a palace ground. If you are going to Siloko Road by the right, you will see one land, empty land there. That place is called Osama Palace, but it's ordinary ground. If Oba want to become Oba, they'll go and build it. That place around Travis College, around what they call Gwaligo Rice, around this place, the archaeologists, they carry out archaeology and they excavate one grave. So they want to know how old is this Ile Ibinu kingdom is. So they dig this grave, they brought out the bones. In that one, only that grave, they saw no less than 1,600 and something bones of a human being. So they now, what do you call it in English? They check the lifespan of those bones, and those bones were dated back to 13th century. Listen, when they are saying they are 2,000 years old, when they are fully those they are writing Oduduwa. My brother, I am ready to come out with facts. That's why the Oba Benin is trying to kill me. That's why they kill my father. I have all those facts. So they brought out this. They check it that was the first mass grave, because this is not our culture. We don't have any our religion, any our culture where we do mass grave, we bury person to bed. We don't do this. It was them in their culture. It's only the Oba and their group that do all those evil. So they dig out those graves, and what they found in those, do you know? Let me show you the place where they what is written in the book. In that Siloko Road Junction, they dig one grave there. They came to a ring road, that runabout. They dig about 2 graves there. So the first group, there is that grave in a Travis Christian College. That one was dated back to 13th century. So when they were writing that Oromia came 12th century, it was not 12th century. Because that bones simplify that these people have been dead since 13th century, not 12th century. It was 13th century. That is what was written there. 13th century. So the excavation they carry out in Ring Road, those ones were dated to about 16th, 17th centuries. You understand? So do you know what they found in those graves? Hey, Baba, if you do a school illiteracy of why are we so stupid? Why are we so stupid? Why are we so stupid? My nota Obata and Obata. Look, you know that's why I'm challenging that bastard. I'm not afraid of him because I know all their history. He's writing a book giving the Portuguese that what they call the Britain. He says he's writing a history. You, a foreigner, writing the history of their book. Are you crazy? The white men documented it, and they don't sell those books for you now. They don't want you to know that they are the Yoruba people. Do you know what they found in the grave? But I don't want to send all those pictures out. If I put all those pictures, then they can block my Facebook now because of the bones And you see, when they were digging those graves, you see many bones by the bones everywhere. If you see the what do you call it in English? The wall where they dig am, you see bones, many things. You see some things wey they see for inside. Oh yeah, oh baba, where say. You know wetin they see for inside the grave, and they traced all those native pots. Not be all those native pots wey we dey use for here. Oh. Most of all those pots, something that have to do with all those soft juju something. All those things were traced to Ife. Ile Ife. And according to the archaeologists, that what they found in the grave were similar to what was found in Ife. That is to show that according to how they wrote it, that the Oba of Benin is an extension of the Ife. I am not an extension of Ife. Oh. It is the Oba of Benin who is an extension of Ife. Look, I want to also surprise you again. You know, when your son want to celebrate birthday, you go and carry goats, you kill the goats for your son. Anytime the children of Oba of Benin want to celebrate anything, they will go and bring human being. They will kill that human being. They will use the blood of that person to rub the heads of the Oba children. They say they are Ewakpe, and you are so stupid. Say you are Ovin. They will use you, kill you, and use your blood. When they were asked, why are they using human blood? The Oba Benin, they said, if you kill like 6 months old baby, you pound the baby with charms and use it to do medicine for Oba. So the lifespan of that baby, if the baby is supposed to live how many years, the Oba of Benin will not collect the lifespan of that baby. The Oba of Benin will not live long. So they now say that, look at their stupid, evil belief, that when they kill you, your lifespan. So that is how the children of the Oba of Benin was living. And not only the Oba of Benin was doing this heinous crime, those chiefs, his inner corpus, and they were doing it. This is the tradition they brought from Ife. And if you look at those chiefs in Oba Palace, most of those chiefs are from Ife. Ursula, the Yoruba ancestors. What about I will come and list their names, those chiefs. They say they are the Esese. Some idiots who don't know where they come from, they will be calling themselves Esese. Can you come to the palace and say you are Esese? You are a slave of the Oba. So I want to go to the history of Ugonerie. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a place called Ugonerie. Around 16th century, one of the Oba, who was called Oba Esigie, that was another terrorist. But people are just saying they are king. Are you people crazy? Imani Buwa, when Ogbedo Jedo, Buwa, also Buwa. God will see, if you people don't stop, you people will perish in hell. Go and mark order. I'm just a prophet to speak. You will die and God will punish you in the next. You will not come to this world again. See, there was one Oba called Oba Esigie. And look at they know those things, but they are so many of them are so cowards. And you're not ashamed to come and be saying that your history, you are I don't know how to call, you are a fool. Look at their history. All of them is human sacrifice. Who were you killing? Killing my own Ogiso descendant. You are a dead man. Look what they did. Oba Esigie around 15th, 16th century. Oba Esigie, hold on. I'm tasty of water. Oba Esigie, 15th, 16th century. His mother was to be killed along with the rest women. So the rest women were killed. Oba Esigie took his mother and hid his mother in Uselu. There is a place along Uselu called Oro Street, Oro. That place is called Oro Street. He went before he come when Oba died, they have to kill all his wives. So this very Oba Esigie was a death, he was a terrorist also, the demon. Yeah, man. Do you know what he did? He hid his mother in all streets. He now puts somebody to be looking, to be watching. Anybody who is coming there will say, oh, river, oh, a secret is there, secret is there. People were now, the guys to show that secret is there. So they're not telling him to come and be the Oba of Benin. He said he will never become the Oba of the human sacrifice until or said he don't want them to kill his mother. They now decide to spare his mother. At least the rest women were massacred in the grave of that Oba, and that doesn't stop them from doing the necessary human sacrifice. So after the death of Oba Esigie, then let me check the name of the next Oba. Just hold on. We must teach you the history accordingly. We don't make any mistake inside. Because once when you see you watching me now, say, this boy don't make mistake. I will never mistake. But yes, soon worry, I'm worry away. Our people must know where they come from. Oh, what too much? Why you always sacrifice? Why you Orogboa. After the death of Esigie, his son was called Oba Orogboa. Yes, I remember. The son is called Orogboa. Orogboa decided not to kill Esigie wives. Esigie were having almost about 200 or something wives. Look, I want to teach you the history of Ugunerie. Ugunerie no ni Goroti Junction wa ni Welfare Junction. It can be market, where a big market. So the Oba Orogboa now decided to carve out that place. List, no one good for snake picking. The Oba Orogboa now decided to carve that place out. Do you know what they call Ugonerie? Erie, do you know what's called Erie? Erie means harem, where wives, women stay. Say Erie. So do you see? You know, Masha. Wari di agbon re ezele ka wari I dey gbe mi o ba wa agbon na wa yan gbe o. Do you know what they did then? That Ugonerie in the possible over there. Oba Orogboa covered that place. He didn't kill Esigie wives. Instead of to kill Esigie wives, he didn't do that. He went for rampage to pack peoples different women, different people, children, ran, go to all those neighboring villages like Oikoro, those area, those Ewakpe, pack many people. People will be sleeping at night, they will just catch you. Oh, I would think, oh, I can't just pack all of them to their father's grave and massacre those ones. They now build a place called Ugonerie. They now put one chief. I don't know what the name of that chief. Please, if you know you live in that area, please you tell me the name of that chief. They now build that place, and that place was guided by all those Oba guards. Those women will never fuck another man and will never married. They will never get married or have children or fuck until they die. All of them will rust and rot there. So the Oba of Benin decided to put a chief to be looking after them until all of them will die and be buried there. That place is called Goneri. Ivani. I had your Goneri. Ivani buried. That you see what our ancestors passed through in the hands of these terrorists. Upon all those history, I am trying to explain our history. I was expecting our people to come out supporting me, say, oh, let us have a forum. We need to know our history. We need to know more about our identity. Instead of you people to support me, you'll be saying about Akpe, which is very wrong. It's not a good idea. That is the history of Ugonerie. And you're talking about the genocides, they killing people to bury the Oba. When they were being asked, they said that if the Oba Bini died, he will also be rich. You know, your Baba Agmo or your Baba Imi. As all those people are guarding him, serving him, all those things, he cannot go alone, he have to go with them. And these are the tradition of the Nubians. And if you don't know, please know today, Oduduwa is a Nubian man, he's from the east. It was already our who was trying to fool himself. Look how Obairidiawa died. He before he died, the leg was rotting. There was no doctor who was able to treat him. He suffered, he died. If his son, I was told that this Oba of Benin poisoned his own father, the same poison he gave to my father. Poison his own father. Somebody who can be able to poison his own father cannot poison another person. Upon all the shout I did, this man is a terrorist. He went ahead and killed my father. So that is the history of Ogonerie. So I want to also teach you the history of Lagos. People are saying that Oba of Benin conquered Lagos. Oba of Benin conquered Jamaica. See, this is a lie. Oba Urugboa, the son of Oba Esigie, was the one who was in Lagos. That place where they call Idumota, where the Idu and the Yoruba means the market or a place where Idu children have been sold. The word Idu is our word. If you see that Idu be used in Yoruba, these are our people who they took to this area in memory of remembering our people. The Yoruba people don't call us Benin. We are referred to as Idu. So how the history of Lagos came about? There was never a time the Oba Benin conquered Lagos. There was no iota of truth in those their fake stories. And God will continue to expose them with those lies. And the Portuguese have all those things in their archives. Oba Benin never conquered Lagos. This is the history of Lagos. We have the people of Egun. We have the people of Awori. And I want to tell you the history of the Oba of Lagos. How it started. It started when the Portuguese was going across what they call towards the coastal of Warri, and they met an Ishekiri man towards this area, and they decided to stop and make a contact with the Portuguese, with the Shekiris. And the Shekiri people now told the Portuguese that in the interland there is a demigod, a man who people call God. He's not God, a demigod. And the police, the white men, they are very anxious. They say they want to go and see him. And the Shekiri people told the what do you call it? The Portuguese that that man is a demigod, that a devil. You know, so the Benin people said is second God. It was not like second God. He was first God in those days. Oba Osalobua, you see what they have. Oba is God. You see what they are. They say, that was the thoughts. And the Portuguese documented all those things down. Do you know? I want to tell you the history of Lagos. It was the Portuguese. See, there is a place called Uoton. The Portuguese call it Guato. That place where was the roots. See, Uohiagbuwa. In Uoton, that is there's a big river that lead to Mediterranean Atlantic Ocean. That river is called Gili River. That river flow to Ethiop River, which goes to Escravos and Wari. That's the river. And the river just like a road. That was what happened. So they will say interland, that is inland. So they now have to come with the Shekiri. See, see the language the Oba of Benin they were speaking in that palace around those areas, it was a Yoruba language. That is why even up till 1980s, they were still Ogbe, all those areas, they still Wolekba, all those Atiduka, they were still speaking the Yoruba, which now fading. It was now later fading out. It started fading out. When I was born 70s, in early 80s, nobody, 80% of people who live in Ogbe, they speak Yoruba language. Lagos streets, all those Okudo, they speak those Yoruba their language. But it now started fading out. I experienced it. They are not trying to deny their language. Let me go to the history of Lagos. You see, the Portuguese now doing business of slaves. They were selling, the Portuguese were buying women, buying men, buying children. And the Portuguese was, when they buy them, they don't buy direct from the Oba. The Ozazapo, that the translator who translates from Yoruba to Portuguese, they don't have Benin language to Portuguese. It was nothing like that. The language they used to trade in that coast was Yoruba language. But I'm shocked the Yoruba Benin is trying to lie, kill your heads. It was the Yoruba language they use in trade, and it's documented in the Portuguese archives in Lisbon. The language they use it was the Yoruba language. No Oba who doesn't speak Yoruba, apart from this idiot who doesn't speak their mother tongue, their fatherland, their father tongue. See, they will come with the Shekiri people, then they will pack all those slaves to a place called Uwoton. Uwoton Emilayowa. I think you see this bastard. They say now that place, now spirits, they pass, they go house. No way, why who be spirits? Our people where they say give white men, they be spirits. Baba. Even now, maybe me fear by the you may asa. When wise was say, nakina. Who want on Emilayowa? They can Emilayowa. They say if you go there, na spirits, a person don't die, will follow that place. Liars. Now the Portuguese now build I think you know, say if you go military, any military something, any company, sometimes they will build one something like woods. It will be like from a one-story building. Security post, now they call am. You go from there, they look round everywhere like this. Security post for up. It will be like upstairs. So that maybe they see person. So that place na security posts. They say, oh, this idiot go there one day, go dey show grass. See na there they build the first hostel for Edo State, Africa put. No ya na gbu ewagbon. Na lie go kill una. More na you start dey fool una sef with fake history. There was nothing like upstairs there. They build security post for there. To dey look all those slaves. They say where ẹ̀yin mi mà kí ni wà ní màláyò wà. Baba, even nimeuna nina with medura waona. Kamige mi dai o. When you wear that, yes you we want to many, the many gbe ba ogima. So that in water, no spirit they follow that place go as. Na slave, na the sheep for that river, that Giligili river. They will put the slave for that boots. You know, so the sheep where they use it, they carry those slave, they go America, Europe, everywhere. The ship no fit enter that Giligili river. So the main ship dey for escravos. You want to know the history of Lagos, so that was where the ship was. I say sorry. Now escravos they keep the ship. So they will come pack slave with small boats. So now where they will pack them come, they will first of all drop. They will first of all keep those slaves for Owoton. They don't turn to enemy. Na enemy they come be now. You know how they did the tie crocodile? You put stick for a mat. You chain human being. Aba ogun here gbo oba. You go gbe iri ancestors who are here go we punish the ancestors of this bastard or Oba Benin. I don't want to curse the family. Those in the other side. That was what they did. They did in Ugoton. So foolish because now they sell land. Mama imi mata hita no wagbon. That is what we're doing there. So they were not doing Joma business. Ishekripo will liaise with the white men. And the Esigie was very, very good in capturing slaves. Even the Portuguese even escorted Esigie to go and fought. See, why are you people being stupid? Why are you people being stupid? They say they went to go and fight war. Which war do you fought? They lie. In either the people of Igala, the Portuguese were so just like the way we are taking oil, crude oil. That's how slave business is in those days. So people were now running interlands. You see the people running interlands. The people they even go Esigie people. They say they came from Edo State. They ran towards Igala sites. So people were now running across this river interlands. So the Portuguese now the people are now running towards this Akoda. People are going towards Kaduna, those Benin side, that side, Kogi. So the Portuguese now follow them so that they will catch of people in this area. Population was there. The Portuguese follow them down there to capture. They say either war. Then win that liars. They went there to capture the Igala people. At the end of the day, the Igala people defeated them. Many of them ran, never to come back. Because if you come back home, you are finished. That is how EWUAKPE history started. The Nogi of EWUAKPE, when he was going to that Ida war, there was a place they plant some things there. When they were coming back, they said they can't go back to that place again, on that land of terror. That is how, not how the people of EWUAKPE started though. It was the Nogi of EWUAKPE and some of his followers were coming from that Ida war. Not the whole people of EWUAKPE, because people have already run many years because of their atrocity. That is how EWUAKPE, Enogi, others family were there. That is how Enogi was Enogi of EWUAKPE was a Okaku. That is people who fought for the Oba. People who go out to capture slaves. That is how found himself there. So now they were not saying that the Portuguese was so pleased because the way Esigie was killing our people, selling them for slaves. People were using massive for human sacrifice. Now you are not getting one spoon to eat. You know, in the Portuguese, Emerson is trying to bend all those lies. You know, we have some words in Portuguese that we speak, but Emerson will say it was Oba went to go and school in Portugal. Oh, boy. You see, the white men will come say, Kuye. Kuye is a Portuguese, what do you call it in English? It's a Portuguese word which means spoon. It's called kuye. Kuye. So we now call it kuye because we don't have this. That's how the name come into our language. Not that the Oba Abini went to go to any school. They will give spoon and take like 5 people for one spoon. This Oba Abini was selling. Let the Oba Abini come and tell us he didn't sell slave. No, that is how, like what's called obrigado. We don't call it obrigado. This is obrigado, meaning, let me write it, I don't want to mistake. There are some words that is in our language as it's called Portuguese language. Wait, I'll tell you what this means, Portuguese. These are the words, this slave business now. Obrigado, wait, let me check. Portuguese. Obrigado. See, it's called obrigado. When they pack slaves, give Portuguese will tell you obrigado, thank you. I do understand that obrigado in the Portuguese language mean thank you, obrigado. So if you go to some of our people in those days, they will say obrigado. They don't know what it means. It was when these criminals, Oba bastard, were selling us, the Portuguese tell them obrigado, like thank you, thanks. You understand? So that's how those language end. So let us go to the history of Lagos, because the Oba Abini was selling people so much. At the end, they now said they want Oba Abini to have his own place. They were now looking for, because the business was booming. Edagbima, erirobo eba ewa obi Jesu n'oge eyaye. Hi. See, Oba Orogbua, the son of Esigie. Then you see that place called Idumota in Lagos. Listen to history. That place was an island. Wana miwe omono temata wa. Maybe no Ewakpe. Ohunu madawa wa. In Lagos, Idumota, that is Lagos Islands. That place, na island, you know, if you run come off for inside there, you know, if you swim center of this big river, you never go Lagos Island before, you know, if you swim Nova, very big, people swim Niger. Now, so that place be. So now, they go put base for there, camp, where they will pack slaves. They will carry them through river. Some carry them go Ego River. If you enter Ego River for Via River, now 2 days, according to what they write, 2 days. If you come out today, next tomorrow you will day Lagos. because one of the journey of Arogboa capsized and Portuguese document am. That is how they go find that place. They come arrange that place. Na there for the pack slaves. Imawu. There is a backing us to different part of the world as slaves. Ask them. Oba Orogboa was scared before he listen. There's a chief. That man wey Oba Benin carry come out, wey come beat that old man. May I show now this man? I not get time to show now. Obugo wey dey talk say Obugo wey beat for palace wey dey naked. Na he be Agbori Dinugo. When he was going to a new front, he no fight any war. Na Portuguese na he cover that. Oh, Agbuwa. What full Agbuwa? Which who he follow fight? Mona go ask the people of Awori whether Oba Benin can fight for them. Mona go ask the people of Oegun or people of Ilaje or what do you call the other people? Jebu. Mona ask them whether Oba Benin can fight. Who he follow fight? If you fight, you know, see people you follow fight, no liars. That is how because he was an evil man, too much. Because we are not his people. Say we are his slaves. You can sell anyone you want to sell. If you born 4, you give 2 to Oba. I don't want to go deep into history. I get Benin law and custom. See all those things, eh? And so Oba Orogboa was in Lagos. Not be Lagos, Lagos Island. So he was scared. He now before he left, he put Agboridi in Ugo, near Korean. There's a place called Ugo, my local government. Because he said the people over there, that is people of Ukwane, you know, so they would just go and go to their houses in their villages. They would just pack many people. And they say when they're asking, they say they fought many wars. It was not like wars. It was the Portuguese who was giving it gun to be selling our. I'm just ashamed of myself. Seeing our people, some of them are so stupid. You don't even know the tradition you are defending. You are a fool. Goats. That is how Lagos was formed. You see, they have almost about 7 local governments that make up our tribes. Before slave was banned. When Oba Orogboa was living and he put his son there to also be ruling over his slaves. They are slaves now. Slave of the Oba. See, it's not the Oba of Lagos, so let me correct you very well. Those places where he really, the Oba of Lagos Island and those some local government where he have there. Oba of Ikorodu, those one get their own Oba. So if you are being carried away, it's Oba being owns Lake, it doesn't hold any place here. Oba, now 5 or 7 local governments, be 5. Now be place in those days where those slaves, our forefathers, where they capture, we not feel come when they come cancel slave, this one come decide to settle them. They constantly make his sons as their slave boss. So that is why you see when the Lagos of Lagos die, they'll carry the heads, kind of come over palace. The heads, just like if Oba Benin died. But when it must have teach on Namaya. When the Oba of Lagos died, if you say Oba of Lagos, not being the Oba of the whole Lagos. So. Oba many for Lagos, so they don't they under Oba of Lagos. So. You understand? They on their own, no. Just like no give of Irumi Bina. Just as Ogiamie Bina. Ogiamie never be slave to Oba. We are the oldest aborigines in that region. We are not their slaves. They are just using government power to be manipulating us for many years. That's why you see today that we are doing our what is best for us. Who tell us the history of that Juju time. Uronigbe. Okay. Uronigbe. The Olokun in Uronigbe. You see, if you have never listened to my program before, you will be thinking that that river in Oronigbe was a shrine of the Olokun and thousands of years. Maybe there was history there. It was all fake. Look what happened, In those days, the Oronigbe, do you know the meaning of Oronigbe? This means 10 different clans, quarters, 10 quarters or clans. They joined together to fight the Oba, because the Oba of Benin was always going after different area, capturing slaves, selling them to the Portuguese. So these people of Oronigbe, that is the 12 quarters, or what you call them, or clan, join hands together to fight the Oba from capturing their children for slave. Just the same thing the people of Abraka, or I say Abraka, what do you call it? What do you call it? Ubiaroko in what do you call that place? Ukwani people. So that is why I was not happy with what do you call that boy Guname. I was not happy with him. He's an Orobo boy. He know the history of how the Ewabini killed many of their ancestors. He now saying that he went to Ogun. So let me teach you the history of Oronigbe. So Oronigbe, that was 10 quarters, joining hands together to fight the Oba. At the end of the day, the Oba was shocked that people were lined up to fight him. Then he now decided to make a peace treaty with them. You understand? These criminals said that they will no longer fight each other, and the Oba will never use them for human sacrifice. There was an agreement. After they have signed this agreement, the Oba is very smart, because they came from a more civilized world, civilized society more than us, because they come from what do you call that place? Sudan. They are Nubian people, and they bring their civilization to Ife. Even your people know that Oduduwa is from the east. It's not from Igbo land, it's from Nubian from Middle East, Sudan. That is where it comes from. What about Benin say it's from east? Because say they're from east, Benin people is stop that nonsense now. See, do you know what the history of Oronigbe now? So after they have reached a treaty, the Oba Benin now brought what do you call it, a small tree, planted it in that land that the people should be worshipping it, and he brought some maybe cola, I don't know, all those things, and he give to them. Some of all those things they are taking from the white men, give to them. They were happy, Yeah, Asian people. He said, yeah, put Olokun there. Olokun is a Yoruba. You see, this is that's how they. Look? Let me explain more better to you. They came from a very more civilized society. The civilization of the Bronze Age went to Ife from Sudan. You understand? So now, look at what they did. That is how they used to capture our soul. That's why we are so suffering today. Oh. See, he put Olokun there. So, in that Olokun, before you can access that place, you have to do and take oaths. That's how, you see, people are very smart. That's how he conjure them together. They go and take oaths. They now become illegally and legally slave to the Oba. Olokun Oronigbe. Olokun was a wife of Oduduwa. How come we now have Olokun in Oronigbe? Are we so stupid? Imaso will come and tell you tomorrow that Olokun is from Owoton. How come he come from Owoton? Olokun is from Ife. Those shrine you see. Do you know what surprised me? There is no shrine from the palace that they don't use human being to make sacrifice for. They are not telling you now to go and be saying, Olokun, give me money, Olokun, you'll be killing fowl. But the truth have to be said, those shrine was for human blood, not for cow, not for goats. But they're just trying to deceive you. You know the reason why I'm bold? Because I was once working in a shrine, and at the same time I was in I learned spiritualism, that is native doctor, for 10 years. So I know the secrets, I know spiritualism, and a lot of things. I am the man. I did my own to challenge that bastard. So that's where I'm going to teach our history. We have no choice. But do you know, anytime we come out with history class like this, you see tomorrow night the Murphy, they will call it the Murphy. So I want to send this message to Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, you will be disgraced. God will disgrace you. Thank God today that I didn't sell my birthright. I am here today. I will continue to use this my platform to solicit for support from the general public financially to assist me instead of me selling out my birthright. I will not do that. So I want to use this opportunity to thank those people who have tried, who have stood by me prayerfully, financially, and in all forms of goods. Ladies and gentlemen, I am alive, you are alive. Let us join hands together to make sure that the nightmare we are having in our land stop. We have no other problem in our land because our land is a cursed land. If you come to Germany here, come to Asylum House, out of 100 Nigerians, out of 100% of Nigerians who are living in Asylum House, 90% of them are from Edo State, or 92% from Edo State. The state where these idiots say have kingdom, and the people are suffering. When you see some of those people, they will be looking at me like I am the cause of their misery. But I don't blame you. I just pray God open your eye before you perish. The Bible said Jesus Christ said, forgive them because they don't know what they are doing. And you think you will not die, Abi? But why can't we live and let live? Why? Look at what is going on here. People plan for the next generation. So I love you so much, my good people of Edo State. Our courts, the case between Obaeware and my case, sorry, not my case, a court case between me and Obaeware is coming up. Now, these are some of the things my lawyer wrote me a letter yesterday. He told me that I have between now and on the 21 to produce a language translator, which is 250 euro. And I have already hired another lawyer. The reason why we hire another lawyer, because I don't want to be a coward, because we have been fighting this fight for many years. It will be a stupidity to our generation unborn that people like me, somebody who they offer millions of nairas, I rejected. Then I am living in a land of freedom that now I will now be a sellout, which is very bad. People said don't ask for support. So, my brothers and sisters, I'm using this platform. I have no other place to seek for the support because this struggle I started it here, and we are going to celebrate victory here. Somebody called me today and said if I want to do my father burial, she will support me. And our brother said it. About 3 people have called me that if I want to do my father burial, but I as the first son of my family, I am not going to do my father burial until this Oba of Benin is being destroyed, because that is the only weapon I will use in fighting this Oba. Because poisoning my father. He have been killing people. He have killed many people. And my lawyer was my I don't want to say something. If I say something, it will be very funny something. I have passed through here, but I smile. Sometimes when it's very hot, I come out. If I smile, you think maybe, oh, this man is happy. But I smile just to make sure that God loves us. I love you. If you are interested in assisting, we have people in Australia, we have people in different parts of the world, but they're just scared to help. Some people say they don't want their name to be in it. That is my telephone number. If you don't want your name to be in it, give Nigeria money to another person. I have somebody who live in Germany here. If you give the account of that person have African shop. We have lawyer fee. Look, so we are aware the Oba Benin give 13,000 euro to court the other day, and he have been sending money to courts and everywhere, thousands of euros. The other day he came out and shared for 500 euro for people, live video presenter. See when Mama Gladys was even talking about it, sharing money for people. Since you were born, you ever see Oba Benin sharing money for anybody once? Have you eaten Oba Palace? Now, because of me, he's sharing. Nobody's even talking about Oba Benin in their program again because they have used money to cover their mouths. But you can't cover my mouth. So, thank you very much. Please, if you have any intention to help me, that is my telephone number. There is +4917 4966 1566. You can write me a message. If you want to send it through Nigeria, I have somebody here. Please let us make sure, because now the lawyer I have before, I don't want to come and be explaining what I will after the case. I will explain. It's going to be a testimony. Well, let me use my language to also add to it. Before I use my language, I'm hereby appealing to the general public to make me happy, to make our children unborn happy, to make the next generation happy. You see, sometimes it's not easy. I don't want to go far. See, I just always say thank you if you help me. God will bless you. So I want to use my language to talk. Ewakpe, Iwie Idu Nimose, Idu, Iwi du Mahin, Emi du, Ahami, Emi du, or Emi Bini, to Piatofu, to Apanoreko, Eboegbe, Aheveni, Manibun Rono Reme, Yawamu, Yawibome, Yamao Ninia do Latia, a new work by Latia. Even on African shop vision mana. I remember when Nigeria account of Nigeria and why they you. Have you na? No say na nego, 18 nego you ya hey emi yata usa ni amu yumoru. Você o que ele via, but ele não via. Ila tudo. Ilari imam ni do temi ya fe do ne do jeopardize court proceeding. And that way na have a court. You know, we born do agwa wodo. Aga we court case na ne ari me do hey me adu ti testimony ma wa mi no so. Wa ikhui. We abo me de ka be gihan wa yen mi ya. O ma we me maro oba we na me we yen mi ya. Ya fe ma la wa dia ne. E di mo fe o ti kashika na kita gbu yopa. Me ga ri court be de ma mi gihan ma mi o mede. Yen ma ire. Owe re ga tomoti na do go izunwo. Da do go izunwo ge. Eteniga. Ibi ogi mahin. Ibi du mahin. Igbini du. ahamyeni idunza ohun idun idun na duodo ahamye wala awowo ga gbina na egbima. Hello, Baba. Sir? Owato, where you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from Moscow.
You where the noise is there now? You dey where noise? You dey noise area? I don't feel listening to noise.
I'm inside my room.
Mm-hmm.
So I dey watch you last. Say you dey live now. Say me I call you.
Thank you. The sanction now they affect you now for that side. Like how did they affect you now?
They bring us down and they cut our currency now.
Now only that currency now have the problem of which other problem will get again.
No, normally we still live well. Normally, bros, we still live well. Now no power.
But whether they try to ask you, the sanction they affect. What will be the effect apart from say they load the money? Which effect you get on the public? Waiting they happen.
No, the issue be say things don't cost now more.
But
as the dollar, their money don't high. Now things don't cost. So, but we never really get the normal. You know, the thing never end now. We still there on the.
But the transportation they there for there, I mean at the same price.
Now some they use taxi, some they use metro, some they use bus. Now normal now their money they still not the same money.
Okay, now the money okay if you are a Russian and you live in Russia, what will be the problem you will get? Say now your country down, which kind of problem come there now?
You know, say plus normally all those people they not go follow you talker. So they know they talk.
But people they eat, they go people say they buy go market, they buy something, everything they okay, nothing they happen.
Yeah, now steady shot, everything they go well.
When when you sanction now, the sanction not gonna work again. But yeah. Because the flights.
Russia, all those the country when they on that, so all those Arab country, all those Azerbaijan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, all those ones, they supply their food now. And so they don't feel lack of food. That one day for them. All those are they give their food steady. All those are they don't even careful. All those are they give their food.
Okay.
Now just things just cost.
Okay. Like what it cost now? Dollar.
Like dollar. Guys, if you want better for stores, ahead, they don't hire now. So,
brother, those people not the Russia not be country they suffer. Even though they sanction them, that sanction not will work. Now politics sanction be that one. You see they I mean it doesn't know not go see food chop again and say they all sanction now say all of now no not see food chopping. Now politics. May I leave you. God bless you.
They only talk of Iran, they only talk of all those Iraq, India, they only talk all those ones. So maybe those even all those Israel, all those countries, so they deal with Russia. At the time, so that they want peace, they do peace.
I greet you. Yeah, call me later, we'll talk. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, thank you very much. Iye wo me wato. Imi ko pa ba me be no ya we Russia be ye bodo ni me to sanction ni ari mi ya fe wulo ne. We ma yiri ba, ma ya mo life goes on. So ni ma ni matana. So iwe mu wa kakabo. No Oba Palace ni wari yiwani. Iwani rame ju ina ya mu points ni enwo. Kere wa de yan points ni wa ni. Thank God we marry abi. Ini kana be luwe. Iya te gbe wa na le na gbije. Oba na gbije wa. Ibi ka mi court you know sunu we yes. Igi Maria be no ba gbe wa. Yeah? Dan. O ma gbili ma wa ya re ewu ni egun. Edi ni ma oje court we de ro ni edi mo fi ma beg me. Ọma gewe ìyẹn wá mi for face ìyẹn wà ọma kìí ti gbìsàn a judge of this all the good god that security no ọma ẹni tó tàbí láti live video Mexico kò wà tọpẹ ìmẹ́ni ẹ̀yà èmi rò ẹ̀ ò ní mọ́tò yàrá yìí mi bí ẹ̀ ò rẹ̀ ní àbẹ̀lẹ̀ rí mọ́tò mẹ́ kọ́ọ̀tì sótọ̀ ní wí gbàlẹ́ mi lè translator náà wí lè translate mi ní mi rò wí lè lawyer lóye vari mena boba lóye va baba na lóye 50 100 a case no one akina wala ho wa yi pe mu ira le we ogiso owe ra mi no gbina na ma gbina ege gbina wala wa yi pe mu iji ma pa no re UK oti me ba mo mi wa to pe e ban ki wi yobo me aso bana di go me boro man igbo ni igbo na ona oriri ni mi ya je na we eya iji no gi mi fulado ma me na ya ita the program we iji no gi e ko no ni gbe one of Amsterdam where lawo na ya ta iji mari fe we gi mi fe o ye £50 only had £50 your ban. Even the by even another year on model translate me for my easy. I'm with me, mom, but now working my freedom. So that but then defeat a ban on also wagon. If we might be with we the my Oba may go, my winning case in any ado day. The my go, I winning case in any day. Emi afen we ni na violadia e the whole world the oni san we can care wa yoto ba e can cue ni san wa yoto e care wa e wo do atula san you we wa sun o to nu ni ni o agbo egbe mo e mo danu biele e mo ni ma be kin ga mo to na mo bo wa we ni medo compromise on ya agbo e o ga e ti me wa da mi lawyer me de mo ti fun ne ìwọ̀n mọ́ ìyàgbáre mọ́ ibi pọ̀ mẹ́ ìmọ̀nisún yìí ni wọ́n ipa America wà tọ́ wẹ́ sí wà tọ́ ìmákùí yíyí para America wà wẹ́ sí megeti gùn wàhálà ọ̀ èrè ihe do aladia ime soro o teve saba wa bless we ania me yobo yen yobo o no gana yobo na so no wa do mia o ni do mia ya amuwa o mo yin ya yobo me no ba me re na igwa re na 4 + 4 9 17 49 66 15 66 o we ni here me amuwa ma je dey type English. Can I say it in English and broken English? Here do that. Omaro no we see your folk ke solve name. Omana ira oye omano. Ije na oye do. Omai na iye do ni isowo ni o wa agbon. Ihi tun ani mamuri agbon ariana. Gbima we mo tun we emi ya gi ohun o fi ati ni gun kan mi so o ti mo ni gun kan wa ni manita e ma ni bun we wo tun we no we mo na no ya bo wa o frustrate we are the boy be ni wa fu o ya fi bo wa we re o ya mu hin so ina we ni do ta mo wa we na ke ga we mi ma we ni ma gbade on neti o si me we go wa ni o si no o me imoma ime lawyers lawyer ni ma ni gbe lawyer no ni gbe imoma no we see of o ma ga me una vi bo wa no to ma no ivi no e we gbe o we mu ne ru pa de ka me de ji ele mi oki una mo wa won ibi e we ma ihu mu ya o ga ihu mo wa vi no tun o threaten ni wo no na ti me wa ti me e mi ya ta la social media hey the police station the police station what me ya ti bo na no we see your phone na o ya vi vigilante o wa quarter vigilante o tun ni ugbe me ni agbe ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò náwó ọ̀rọ̀ àbẹ̀rẹ̀ wa e vigilante ọ̀rẹ́ àmì ẹ̀bí ni viọ̀nù ẹ̀ òmẹ́dẹ́ ní the police where dórí górí òdò ẹgbẹ́ Ewakpe vigilante no street from the imam ni gbunu yìí sọ̀rọ̀ from the main parts cause ìwé ni ma èmi tí mà so ni rẹ do ya frustrated tí mà ni rẹ webo mi náà gbá so imam ni ohun mẹ́yọ cause na public place ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ no sunu. They are very useless people. Ma. So when meje aye be pen. Ibi godo mi godo ni mo se nwara to ana a match break wo. Iwe me se ra gbon wa. Owe nwe ya we se no ma no gbo yo we ka gbin yo ne. Wa we se no wa pa. We se ni ma gba va ye gbo yo. Ugi ha. Who stop? Ime yi habu wana we mema igwa legbe izuo ni ibon wa izuo ora me bo wa gwale we no ya du na mana we iwon wa o ma si hin before every atala de re mi e awo tun ni ro wa mi e bo wa we o wa e ya jiru no tun jiru ne ime lawyer or do me lawyer wa mi lawyer lawyer ime lawyer ni enegbe o amo property be do na me too flat na me property when the lawyer do mami lawyer mu ime lawyer ati lawyer no 5% ari 5% ni lawyer bu we o wa bag every 5% then a lawyer go on a proper like we even lawyer no ari wa pay 50,000 naira once in a year. Una me party 50,000 a year. No go guide there. Quality we are even money do go we are minimum so everything done in my manner. Yeah, very useless people. So we are missing out in our talent here. We money do not do leak. We think done. What bari koti gbe wa gbon so oni na gbera imam do agun are no ino mu o bere itin ni mama o wa fun we fi won ya we se ni but so ime yi ka mu we na to ra me ebo wa we mi abi tun e vi ade webo eri ya we webo won na then do me lawyer ri wa ni do me lawyer ime lawyer no better lawyer ni enegbe ìwọ̀n bí sàn ẹgbọ́n ní sún ní èní mẹ́sùn ìwọ̀n bí sàn ìwọ̀n bí ẹ̀dùn ìmẹ̀ ìyábílẹ̀ ẹni ó wà nírọ̀ ní ma nírọ̀ ìmẹ̀ ìyà protect pé wà fi property wẹ̀ dúmọ́ dúwé mẹ́sọ̀rọ̀ náà gírídì ìyẹn ọ̀gá ìlú ṣe yà ní àwẹ̀ kìlọ̀ òpin àbí tẹ́ dání rẹ̀ ìmú nìkí ẹ̀ ẹ̀rẹ̀ ìpá ẹ̀rẹ̀ rẹ̀ ní yà wà wẹ̀ so òràn rẹ̀ òkàn wẹ̀ sí ọ̀fọ̀ yìí wà wẹ̀ ìmọ̀ mànà wẹ́ but ìfọ́nà bá rẹ̀ yà á tiẹ̀ lájà ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ bá 50,000 naira ní sí òfin 50,000 naira ó tiẹ̀ wà á wẹ́ survey wà wẹ́ 50 by 100 60,000 naira nù sí òfin 50,000 naira then survey 100 by 100 80,000 naira ọ̀gá ìwé nù ẹ̀ ó fi àbí Benin nù ẹ̀ ó send ẹ̀ that day ní à need from wẹ̀ ó ta wẹ̀ wà á yà mọ̀ wà nwe bo emi ya hetita ya ri phone ba go manuwa no ha ya hepuwa Wa we redian wa we mi kugbe. Cause even so yan frustrate on wa gbona. O ga wo won to bi gwe. E da mi gege. U to we survey yo, we see your for yo. O nye ya mu ehin. O no ri mu ehin ma ni o wa gbon. O me see your for. Cause when they see your for ya man. O ga me see your for. I will see your for yo to gba egbava. O ma ya mu to na mu hin. O ya mu to wa mu hin. O ha we see your for ye na we egya u. O wa na me see your for. Ina we ni ka mu wa. On me fo pa na tie o ma. Aragbara magba. O take government or wa vin wa ni yan you know. A governor can you whether a governor ya me sign body lile. Yan yi hin nu yan. 5 million, 10 million, 7 million, will take government. And the government will be repealed about 2 weeks ago now. In short, he didn't hear explaining. He come what? He might done. Because all can the governor be prison. Just where man one winner. He get we boo, no one hire little me na property or can the governor be prison or have you waji. We prison can wa wuloji. Omaga is suffer we bu wa emi we ya wo ni buwa. So telephone on here give my one a boy now. He introduced them about how we see your for 50,000 naira or how we survey 60,000 naira. A see your for none of the wrong by tax clearance. Wari Nigeria pay 50,000 naira, but Wari will pay 100,000 naira. Or I go one or have a boa or we ya, but University of how cheap polytechnic or you one of the away HND will tell you but he's a very responsible person. I know. If phone number in my white me one on it my WAP 0 email my brother while I only what my what white more. Oga moto my understand it be where both away. Ogwe area survey office so ya go allow information in Ladian on no water. Anything concerning the property, land building, you can wa any one about any year way in Winareno or one nota consult a way with me. It's no barre my wa. You know barre nothing I'm there. 08056917025. It a bit here my wa. 08056917025. It a bit here by ne. Wahan tie una live Germany man or Europe anywhere in the world plus 234 8056917025. Ima ya fe like imoni do asu ni so. O paro. No, I tabe na mi latia on my work. So imoni hey ni wa tamawe. Bi ewu ni tiyan ti wa gbedo yo ne fe yan woni dey 100 bag of smith o tiyan ni ya dey 20 bag yan yi woni ya mo asawo ya figo wi ku we no man win na we mu go tun ya fi wi ku. You kind stupid life all those things be. You it's what all vigilante the other or no way I won here or tin o tin wa motor kan te ya mu kin o pa wo o tin the bound do ani ko agun ani do knock o pa you do say me no sunu why you got trust o ma ka bo wala o pa wo be dey oni o wa no bo for many years o wa no go re ya bo yan gbe yo we if you bo worry ma no if you bo worry o ma no if you bo worry na threatening any wa vigilante ina ka wa mi lawyer ina lawyer ka ya report police station lawyer na report so that take action make na take deal with ona sign it be why is me ya here titala ti mana on sign a be, on the sign a loving the lawyer way now the authority ne. Ya report a police station now. I more vigilant police or you more na a vigilant. Obaseki wesi o. Okay, I go you to the I police igwa lo. Okay. I did o if you dey have be our police or what police or e Benin on me be vigilante ba e Benin of Yoladian. O bere mi ya fe ata la social media. Dey que police que vigilante ya e ya ma ya fe ya wina to make sure say our people safe. Till the number one e ba na wa we say. Wa re mia o re mia. If you know why mia o. If no buy why mia wa we see wa gato. Ipa America, I'm lawyer. Mommy is good in England, domo. In Australia, wa we bo me emi ga do wan gbe e ma wa we bo me ibi wa ti e wona Belgium wa we bo me wa ti e wona Denmark wa we ba e bo bun wa re ya wa re me mi wu ne wa ẹgbẹ́ bọ̀nà bá ti àgbẹ̀ ọgbẹ̀ wa kó ẹgbẹ̀ wa ìjà ọ̀gbìsọ̀ wẹ́ ẹ̀bọ̀n nígbẹ́ ẹ̀dí mo fi fèsì rẹ̀ ìyá wọ́n sùn náà wà láwọn wà òyìnbó mi wà tọ́ wà bí mẹ́sàgì gùn mí náà mi ṣe wẹ́ ìbí wa mi kiri náà bí i like 500 ìbánà ìbí yẹ translator 250 náà kẹ́ ìgbé ìní lọ́ọ̀yà ìmẹ̀ ó kí ẹ̀ máa méjì. Wawese wakato wakpe ni music no wa aya wona ina wawese music ni ka bonane music
no go talk. Then they give us when they talk. Oba this, Oba you don't get juju. Oba swear, you dey learn. Your juju na tap. Oba Benin, your juju na kitchen. Because now we didn't get the real juju when una cut it from us. When una carry go meet Oyibo, our juju they come now. When they tell they do good thing, you say you want carry for your palace. You want be bad man. Oba Benin, you are a bad man. Oba Benin, you are a bad man. Oba Seki, let me your ear. Let me your ear. No for mugu. No. Oba don't get juju when we fit take you. All those are yelala na fake. All those juju na fake, na lie. You know the key. Who God key? Now they die. Who devil key go long? I rest my case. I want to let Oba Benin know that artifact where they come. Not say when they say we no gree talk. Say they no talk. Oba Benin no be you get am. It's for the 18 local governments, and it still belongs to some Urobo, some neighboring villages. When the Oyibo steal from. If una like, make una listen. Esa people, Esa bari owo way. Any general Esa bari owo way. Bata mo buy your senobla. Any general Esa, the king went to this land. Is my king, the most royal highness and respected. No come from Ilefe. You not be Yoruba. No na be diri Edo. Idunoga. Ma of your ba. Of your game making. Of your gisonoga me wo wagena. I be real original. I not be local Benin. I not be those kind of useless Benin when they make noise for media. I know they do. When they do for Facebook, I know they see money for side. I know they say, oh yeah, click on, make I see money. Now let truth that God say make a consent. Tell about Benin. Fake Ogidiga, you are a fake man. Quiet. People, esa bari owo way. Any general esa bari owo way. Bata mo buy your senobla. Any general esa, the king went to this land. Is my king, the most royal highness and respected. No come from Ilefe. You not be Yoruba. No na be diri Edo. Idunoga. Ma of your ba. Of your game making. Of your gisonoga me wo wagena. I be real original. I not be local Benin. I not be those kind of useless Benin when they make noise for media. I know they do. When they do for Facebook, I know they see money for side. I know they say, oh yeah, click on, make I see money. Now let truth that God say make a consent. Tell about Benin. Fake Ogidiga. Fake Ogidiga. You are a fake man. Quiet. Not be your own. Leave that artifact. Leave that property. Leave our ancestors. Let them do museum for us. Anytime you reach there, you pray. Whoever back up church, you will get your wisdom. All those things were stolen from our forefathers. They stole them from Uromin. They stole them from Ekboma. They stole them from Auchi. They stole them from Ewakpe. They stole them from Urobo. They stole them from Igbo land. Nobody Oba get that artifact. And those people men are quiet. Oh, all those ones they believe that useless Oba. Oba no get level. Tell Oba what I talk. Tell Oba say make come kill me early in the morning. Oba they learn. No fit kill me because who is in me superior than that useless Oba? Oba quiet. Oba, fake Oba, ile Binu, quiet. You know be Benin. You know be Edo State. You are a stranger in our land. You be blood man. You want to tell people they sacrifice. You want to kill people. You are a killer now. Nobody you make blood no finish for Benin. Make cuttings no finish for Benin. Make everything they kill people for Benin. Oba Benin, you have to leave Obaseki alone. I'm not fighting for Obaseki. Obaseki have to use his own brain. If you not use his brain, he go suffer this penalty. We the Igodomigodo family, we no give Oba chance. Before God am I, Oba the learn. Oba Benin, if you get this way you want do me. Oba you dey learn, you dey learn. You dey learn, you no get level. You be Yoruba, go and stay with your Oduduwa people. Let us control our land so that our land blood no go dey. Every day they keep for Benin. What you Oba Benin fit do? Okay. Oba Benin, what do you fit do for Benin? Yeah. Every blessed day, cultists are killing people. You are a cultist. Now you even dey kill people. Okay. Because now you the planner. It does not be you. Benin for no get blood. Go check Isha. How many times they keep people for Isha? Go check Auchi. Everybody they keep people for Auchi. Every day killing for Benin. Oba Benin, you get skeleton for cupboard. You are warned. God has told me to come and warn you. Almighty God, I live in heaven. All the